Hello brothers and sisters, I am back again. Today this is my fourth video, and honestly I'm going to try to make as many videos today as possible to get as many dreams out there as possible, because I have so many dreams. I have so many dreams that I've been having barely since, well, I've always been a dreamer, but since 2018, after my dad had passed. That's when they really started to ramp up. But anyway, I really need help with this dream. Oh, I'm in my car as well because inside the house is crazy. I just got done cooking, and anyway, I had this dream in the beginning of December. Most of my dreams I understand, I can interpret very well, but for some reason I think I know what this dream is about. But I guess y'all, when y'all hear this, just let me know if you might, what y'all hear. Okay, anyway, so it started off with, it was me and my mom, it was my two cousins and their cousin on their side of the family. So there was 5 of us, I believe. Oh my gosh, I can't count. Yes, 5 of us. So we were walking down this narrow river. We were walking down a narrow river. But as I looked forward, and if I look back, it was as if there was people like migrating. We were walking somewhere. We were going down this river, and the river was narrow to where 2 people side by side can walk. So one, and then one like this, one on each side. And so we were walking down. I was behind my mom and my cousin, and then her sister, and then, well, anyway, I guess that doesn't matter, but we're walking. I was behind them, and we were walking behind a lot of other people, and there's people behind us. As we were walking down the river, I see to my right, I look to my right, and this is gonna sound weird, so I'm going to try to describe it as best as possible. I'm walking straight down the river, right? And if you look to the right, if you look up in the air, like as if it was floating, there was sand, like a sand dune or a sandbar. I don't know how to explain it, but there was sand, and I can look. Like if you looked up, you can see sand, like a sand dune floating. And in that sand dune was a big green and yellow. It looked as big as I didn't know what it was at first. When I looked at it, it looked like a little submarine, but it wasn't. When I actually looked up to see what it was green, it was yellow, and then the top part, it was either an atomic bomb. It was some type of bomb. And a little bit far from the sand dune. So the sand dune, and then there was that atomic bomb wedged in. But you can see it wedged in, and like little at a time, sand was coming off, like just, it was falling away, like loosening up the atomic bomb to fall through. But what was making it fall through, as if we continued to walk up the river, there was this, and when you look up again across from the sand dune, it was a white train. It was so loud, and as the train started to get itself ready, it was making noise. It was making a lot of noise, and as the train made noise, the more and more of the sand started to crumble and pull away from that bomb, whatever bomb it was. Y'all might be able to tell me. So we continued to walk, and I kept looking up, and nobody else was really paying attention to it. Nobody really said anything about it, except I was just staring at it as I was walking. So I was like, okay. In this white train, as it made noise, the sand came up. It was coming from the loosening up the bomb. So I started to walk, and people started to walk straight. And as you walk straight, there was a little part where you can go up a ladder. Not a lot. A lot of people actually did not go up that ladder. Me, my mom, and my cousins, there, a lot of people went straight, but it was weird because as this is going to sound very weird, as the people started to go straight, all of a sudden we stopped at this ladder. Techno music started playing, not techno, but Tejano music started playing. And there was some Mexican guys behind me. Well, I'm Mexican too, but these Spanish guys, Mexican, I don't, whatever. Behind me, there were a cat calling me, and we all had swimsuits on. And I didn't want to go up the ladder because I didn't want, you're going up the ladder with a bathing suit on, girls, and I didn't want to be exposing whatever. So I had a swimsuit on. I was going up this ladder, but my cousin's cousin waited for me because he knew I felt uncomfortable. So I went up that ladder. He waited for me. We went up and over, and all the rest of the people kept going straight. Only a couple of people went up this ladder. As we went up into the ladder, and as I forgot to tell you, as we kept walking down this river, it was getting deeper, deeper, and deeper. As we went up and over this ladder, the water was so deep, our bodies, we had to swim. We were no longer touching the ground. We were swimming. And this part sounds also weird. We walked into these doors, but we were still underwater. I have no idea. As we opened the door, there was no more water. But we went into this restaurant, and we went to sat and waited in like this waiting booth. And I heard the train getting louder. It was like as if we were waiting there for the train to get going. So we sat there in the booth waiting, and then I woke up from the dream. That dream was kind of awkward for me, so I don't know what all that was about, and I've been trying to pray, and I still don't get the interpretation of that one. But guys, I was kind of all over the place with this dream, but if you got anything out of it, please let me know. I've been trying to understand this dream for a while. But God bless you guys. I love y'all. Jesus is coming. Our King is coming. Get ready. Stay ready. Be ready. Pray for everyone. Pray for the lost. Pray for your loved ones. I love you guys. Good night or good morning or wherever that you may be. Bye-bye.